Welcome back to another episode of Your Daily Real Estate. I'm Tristan. This is something that you're going to love. If you're a farmer or you want to connect with your community deeper, I learned this from the book Ninja Selling. I don't remember what chapter it was, somewhere in the 20s, 27. Just going to throw that out there. Chapter 27, might be 25. But this is something they got from Hobbs Herter. It's the power of 8 in 8. I'm going to read a lot of this to you. Remember, this is not mine. I just was reminded of this by somebody who was also reading the book and said, "Hey, have you read that?" I said, "Yeah." They're like, "What was your favorite part of the book?" I'm like, "Well, I don't know that I have a favorite part, but I love the way it's laid out and gives us a lot of great information for agents." And they're like, "Well, my favorite part was," and they said this, the power of 8 in 8. Here it is. The power of 8 is a proven strategy that demonstrates the power of consistent follow-up and relationship building. Pretty easy. It's a study by Hobbs Herter, a marketing firm. If you haven't heard of Hobbs Herter, they've been around for a while. I'm not sure that they're both around together anymore. I remember Hobbs. Tangent. Anyway, the cool thing about this is, here's what I found interesting when I reread this. They found that when homeowners received one valuable touch per week for 8 weeks from a fictional realtor, that was crazy, right? The agent became the most top of mind, even beating out those agents that already had a foothold in there. That's crazy. This is how they did it. Get ready to write down some stuff. And if you need this, I've got the Google Doc for you. The 8 in 8 strategy, how it works. Week 1 through 6 is providing valuable touch points. Now, I believe weeks 7 through 8 is different, not value driven, a little bit of a different approach. But here it is. Week 1, personal note, easy. Send a handwritten note welcoming them to the community or thanking them for their time, or just checking in, or just saying, "Hey, this is who I am in the area." Personal note, right? If you need a handyman, if you need an electrician, I've got you, right? If you've never worked with them before. If you have, great. There you are. Week number 2, a city map or local guide. Provide a map, a local business directory, or an insider's guide to the best restaurants and services in the area. Pretty easy. Week number 3, homeowner or lifestyle tip. Send something helpful for new homeowners, like a seasonal home maintenance checklist, a guide to local service providers, or home improvement tips. Here's the thing about this, and these, at least first 3. Most people are living in their homes, staying in their homes longer, right? The average is now 11 years, and it's even longer in areas where price points are significantly higher. And so now you've got to touch them differently with different value. And this is why I like week 1 through 3. Week number 4, community or event information. Share any or an upcoming local event, festival, or farmers market to encourage engagement with the community. Week number 5, market snapshot or neighborhood report. These do very well, especially if you're not sending them out every week or every month, right? It's spaced out like this one. Provide a market update specific to the area or home value trends. Like in our area, there's just not enough inventory and prices keep going up. Your area may be different. It may have a lot of inventory and prices have gone down a little bit and it's harder to sell, right? I don't know. Week 6, property tax or home ownership info. Send an informational piece on property taxes, homeowners insurance, and that's a big topic where I'm at, homeowners insurance, or mortgage refinancing and how it looks. Now that's week 1 through, I was trying to charge here. My iPhone's dying. I got to charge it up. That's week 1 through 6. Now, week 7 and 8, a little different. Week 7's personal check-in call, if you have their information, right? If not, I'd probably go back to a handwritten note here. But if you do have their phone number, I put here, by now they recognize your name and appreciate the value you've provided. Call and check in. Hey, Joe, just wanted to check in and see how you're settling in, or see if you've been receiving the stuff I've been sending you, or see if you're going to attend any community things or whatever. Value driven. Let me know if there's anything I can do for you. If you need a handyman, if you need an electrician, all that good stuff. No sales pitch. Okay. Week number 8, meet in person. Invite them to coffee or lunch or a casual meetup, or like I just joined the Rotary, and I'm probably going to join other stuff to the community. I just want to give back. But it also gives me an opportunity to say, hey, join me at the Rotary. Or, we're actually giving back to the community on this day. You want to come and help out? The point is, invite them to something, right? And that is week 8. Here's why it works. I think at this point you know why it works, but I'm just going to read these for you. It keeps you top of mind. People forget names quickly. Staying in front of them builds familiarity and trust. It positions you as a resource. That, I think, is probably the most important one because it's consistent and it's value driven. It creates long-term relationships. Why? Because you are there over a short period of time and it's intense, right? But it's not spammy. And the last one here I put, it separates you from the other agents. Why? Because you're showing up consistently where they're not. It's very spaced out. And then I have a whole section at the bottom that says your 8 in 8 action plan. There are 6 steps to that. It just says step number 1, pick 5 to 10 people to start an 8x8 campaign. If you don't want to do this in a farm area that's big, or you just feel like it's good for maybe people that you just met and you want to put them into this 8x8 if they own a home, that would work too, right? Step 2, plan out your 8 weekly touches using the things that I've suggested here. Step 3, start sending your touches this week. Stay consistent. Once you start, don't stop. If you're not going to continue, just don't do it. I want you to wait and put this into action so that once you start, you get consistent. Step number 4, track responses and engagement. I like doing this because I can see which piece that I sent out gave me the best response. It's like social media. When we post certain things, we're like, oh, that did well. Got it. I'm going to do a lot more of that and do a lot less of the other one, right? Same thing. Step 5, adjust based on feedback. I just said that. Go inspect what you expected to happen. If it didn't happen, it's time to change. And then step 6, at the end of the 8 weeks, evaluate your results. Who showed the most interest? Keep nurturing those relationships. Now, it's going to change. You're not going to continue to do weekly, right? Spaced out. Now, maybe you do monthly, maybe every other month. Put them on a nurture, retarget them. By the way, if you need help retargeting, we can do that for you. Just message me. We can help. Anyway, that's it for today. Hope you have an awesome day. And I hope, more importantly, that you actually put part of this or all of this into play.